Adventure Squadcast.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
Welcome to the Adventure Squadcast.
Hey,
You know what it is.
That was better.
All right, we're on here.
Welcome
We're about to
back.
blast your ass.
We had some technical difficulties.
Yo, let me get that ass straight.
Oh shit, that's all you had to say.
I did.
Damn, man.
Shot time?
Back to 720p as you already
Yeah, we
know.
back with you. We had to switch it up.
We had to downgrade a little
We was
bit.
looking too good.
We're working at it.
We can't
We
be looking
felt
at
like
good.
We're working
man.
it out.
We're learning as y'all watch with us, so
We
you
didn't
know,
want to
that's
change
the
Adventure
experience
Success
us,
Group. We'll
learn
stay
what
at
to do
720p.
do
You
a
know what I'm
great
saying?
podcast.
We ain't got to let the 4K go to our
We were
head.
looking too good.
Right.
The camera got hot. You know,
Yeah.
shit.
We was burning that motherfucker
burning that
up, man.
bitch
It was
up,
catching
man.
Too hot.
fire.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was we talking about though? We was talking about our videos. That's what we was talking about.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
showing
Yeah,
off
but
our
we were
videos.
done with that.
That shit's
trailer.
funny as hell though, ain't it? I think it is.
It was pretty
Very funny.
funny.
Look forward to the trailer coming
Yeah.
soon.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are kind of funny.
Wade leaked it. Trailer coming soon. You heard it.
But y'all have already said that.
No, we haven't.
Did we?
Scratch
Think
that. No
about it.
trailer coming.
Let's scratch that. That was a
We're
lie.
just fucking kidding, man.
We've determined that was a lie.
So Richard,
Shot time?
how much?
Where are they at with the buttons, dog?
He just did it.
Shot time?
That was Wade saying shot.
time?
No.
Yeah,
He
he
was
is.
the button.
It sounds exactly the same too. It's crazy.
It's like I said it myself.
It's like it might have been his voice on that clip.
All right, here's a better one.
Crazy. What a coincidence.
No.
Oh shit.
All right, I got a little thing for us to do.
No.
Damn. I
Everybody make one movie or show recommendation that you really fuck with. Let the people know they can give it a shot.
All right. Mine will be.
Ink Master.
No.
No?
I forgot. I think
Blade
It's
Masters.
super watchable.
I think it's Afterlife.
Yeah, I watched
Is
this
it
another
Afterlife?
last
It's a
night.
space show for no reason. Damn, I can't. Okay, well, somebody else go. I'm fucked up.
All
So
right,
there's
Space
this.
Show coast to coast.
Hey, that's a good one.
Show.
Space Lab 2021. Or C Lab.
C
I'm
Lab,
sorry,
bro.
20.
Come on.
Scratch that.
I'm recommending,
Flag
if I got to recommend one right now, one that's got me personally invested, Vikings. So much better than I ever thought it would be. Like, way better quality and shit than I expected.
I will say
Vikings, huh? Like the plant?
Yeah, like
Vikings. You know.
like
Ficus.
the
like-
king of ficus.
There's a show on Netflix called Enchanted.
Is
that
it? Yeah, it's
is
fucking
really super
hilarious,
cool.
dude.
It's really cool.
The animated one.
No, I might be calling it the wrong name. Damn.
Describe it.
It's like
I'll use context clues to name it.
there's like real actors in it, and it's all like mythical.
Real mythical.
And there's like a tree of life, and no, it's not Merlin. There's like a tree of life, and then there's like
Real mystical
Sorcerers.
tree of life.
no.
The sorcerers.
The sorcerer's stone.
Magicians? Is it magicians?
I gotta no. I gotta ask my dad. What
Triple M Magicians.
Oh, wait. Rick's low quality show.
No,
Low
it's like
quality.
super. It's like super
Not
outside of
funny.
his
Richard think it was
repertoire.
funny.
Hell yeah. If anybody hasn't watched The Witcher, that's a good one. Definitely
Oh,
watch
yeah.
that.
Well, everybody's
The
watching
Richard?
that.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
The Dick
Y'all
Rick.
don't want to watch that.
Yo, if y'all are looking for a good random movie recommendation, there's this movie called The Wolf of Snow Hollow or The Wolf of Sleepy Hollow or something like that. And me and Shannon went to watch that shit.
A lot of
Under
cocaine
the
in
guy
it.
said it was like just a horror movie. Like it was going to be, a horror situation. It is so fucking-
Horror. I barely know her.
It's genuinely like one of the funniest fucking movies I've ever seen. It's like dry humor the whole time.
Appreciate
and this guy is like, I just could not
Richard,
even
you'll like
explain it to you.
So, but it's
It's like genuinely.
it's like a like a comedic
But-
horror.
But yeah,
So-
but like it's like super dry humor though. So like it's like meant to be a comedy in a sense, I guess. But like whenever we were watching, we thought it was a horror movie, and then literally laughing every fucking scene. It's just genuinely
crazy.
funny. I don't know if y'all have ever seen I'm Just Fucking With You on Hulu either, but it is fucking
Peeped it.
hilarious.
Man, I feel like
dude.
you're just fucking with me, dog.
Yeah, I feel like
No,
this man's just
bro.
fucking around.
It's got Chester.
I've
is
seen
the
it.
dude.
I've
It's
seen it
so
advertised.
fucking
Chester.
funny, dude.
One time.
Y'all just gotta check it out. What about you, Wade? What's your recommendation?
Y'all ever watched the movie? Because y'all probably haven't seen it. Avatar, With the blue of the people.
No, I ain't never
No,
seen that.
I ain't never seen that.
Could you elaborate a little more? What the,
No, I've honestly only seen that shit once.
Yo,
Oh,
the
yeah,
second
so
one's
good.
coming out soon. I
Yeah,
bet
dude,
it's
I'm
gonna be
looking
sick.
forward to
That
it.
was a
It's
good
coming
movie.
out for like 14 years.
Well,
Yeah,
that's 'cause
it's
Avatar
a,
2.
it's because it's gonna be high tech and like the
What's
most.
it? The new Elder Scrolls.
yeah, I will say when that movie came out, it was like super high quality for its time.
I still like to watch the movie now.
I
watched
watched
it.
I'll watch the
Movie, if you ask
motherfucker
me.
right this second.
Tune into the
It's so sick.
Patreon as we watch
Yeah.
Avatar.
Y'all get
Avatar
to watch
2.
us watch Avatar again.
Watch Richard get turned on by Avatar women and whip his dick out.
Hey, that big bitch I took
Hey.
her. That big blue bitch shit.
There was a
They
couple
all
of them
got
that looked
tails
alright.
longer than your arms.
You know what she could do with that tail?
Probably wrap it
Cut
around
the
your
balls.
asshole.
Wrap it around my neck.
Cup the balls.
She could wank me while I was fucking her, dog. Come on.
Yo, has anybody ever got damn? What's it called? Where you're sitting on a toilet, you just took a shit, and they come in and
A
give you some
blumpkin?
head. Yeah,
The
anybody got it?
Blumpkin.
Well, yeah, duh.
No, I haven't. I believe Richard.
I
I feel
haven't.
like Richard
I
has
definitely
genuinely
I
received
feel like
a
Richard
blumpkin.
has given a Blumpkin.
What?
Come on, bro. You see how they like to do me, y'all?
Look at
Come
that.
on.
See
Now.
That's
how
a
he
whole
likes
new
to do
twist.
himself?
That's a whole new twist.
Wait,
you gotta
have
really
you pissed yet? Well, go ahead and do it.
Get it out the way.
Come on, I'm trying to get a little yellow glaze on there.
Just so y'all know, that was my past life. Okay, I'm a much better person now.
Yeah, this man still
I
licks
don't
the
do
rims
That
and
is
shit. But he
He
don't
has
do.
a ball.
He ain't trimming rim no more.
Oh, yeah, right.
You gotta have shitted at least 2 hours prior. It couldn't be just 10 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Shit.
He likes it
Shit,
to sit
I'm
in
just
there
kidding.
and baste a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I only eat the booty out of the shower. Come on, I'm not fucking savage out here.
He is a savage.
Well, that's debatable.
That is the
Well,
Look, I just want y'all to know from my experience, I'm gonna tell you this: you can't never live nothing down. God damn it!
I will
Hell
say
no.
this:
People don't forget.
Richard was on time today.
It was like
early.
6 years. It was like,
Some might say.
Some might say.
yeah, I switched places with Richard today. I took Richard's spot. And he was a
Yep.
little late. Whoa.
So tune in next episode for Sean versus Kevin.
Kevin, I'm coming for you, dog.
It's gonna be a fucking
I like
bloodbath.
that interview.
Man, it's so cool. We just switch cameras. Get right back into it.
Oh yeah.
That's how we do.
You said right back in.
We have multiple avenues out here.
roll with the punches, baby.
You do have to roll with the
I'm
punches.
good on this. Here you go.
I'm good on that. I'm
That's
smoking.
a fat stogie.
That
dog.
motherfucker's spot. All right, just so y'all know, if you're a cigar smoker, you might enjoy this. We have a cigar that is spiced, flavored, seasoned, if you will,
With
with
Maker's
Maker's
Yo,
Mark.
y'all smoking Spice? Y'all gotta go.
Y'all gotta go.
Fuck out.
Y'all gotta go.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you a story about Spice.
Let's talk
Whenever-
about spice.
Whenever I was in jail, okay, I was in jail for a month
Allegedly.
and some days and some other days.
Nah, he did
But
that.
anyways,
He
when
really
I was
did
in
that.
jail, I wanted to get high, and some of the guys in
And
my
he paid
cell-
$27 for one
some of the
small ass
guys-
joint of spice.
No, it was $10, and it was the smallest joint in the world. But anyways, this joint fucked my world up. So I'm sitting at this table, I'm playing cards with a couple other older
Not the jail
guys.
time, the joint, yeah.
Yeah, that. But I'm saying.
Fuck some jail time, man.
Not the clink.
I'm sitting there and I'm playing cards with the people, and I'm like, I got this joint. I'm about to spark it up. And I spark it up, and I come back to the table. I'm sitting there, I'm playing cards. I don't know what the fuck's going on after that. I'm just sitting there, everybody's staring at me, asking me what's going on. I'm drooling out of my mouth. Next thing I know, I wake up on my bed. They're talking about, I sat there for like 10 minutes straight, just drooling. Doing that. Just,
You had a classic Richard on him, huh?
Where'd you get this shit at?
out of
Jail,
somebody's
you
ass,
say?
probably. Snuck
That
in
was
through
that
an
fecal
anal
matter you
plug.
were smoking, dog.
That shit?
Yeah. I know
you
what
got
Richard
some of
be
that
Why
doing.
you gotta bring me into it, dog? He's telling his story,
Sorry, bro.
man.
Somebody said
But
something
yeah,
about ass.
worse-
He just ain't get you. Though.
Worst spice experience of my life.
You know what they started doing at the end of like the whole spice craze? They started spraying hornet killer on it.
That's
And that's what you were
retarded.
smoking. That's what would get you hot. And that's why, like, at first when you started smoking spice, when you could buy it at like the store, it was it was really a synthetic chemical that was like. It was
Made in labs.
it was designed to be like marijuana.
It was very closely,
but there,
yeah.
there towards the very end, whenever it was fucking us up like that, that's what it was. They were just taking it and they were buying the flour online, smoking flour for super cheap. They get like a pound of it for fucking $100, and then they would just take it and spray hornet killer on it and
Well,
mix
see,
it up. And that's what it was
How
around here
did
at
you
the
get
very
high off a
Every
hornet
time
killer?
the
That-
spice became
well, you got
illegal,
high
they
off
had
of
to
it.
tweak the formula
guess,
a
yeah.
little bit more.
And it
So
just-
every
yeah, it
time
just got more and
further
more away
further
from the actual-
from like
yeah.
THC related and fucking like healthy, and it just like
That's the problem with designer drugs, because as you make it and they start to illegalize it, they start to fucking, ban it. It moves slowly more. Slowly more.
A slow more.
It moves away from the actual chemical that's modeled to be like a natural chemical like marijuana, and then eventually you're just fucking smoking some random shit that somebody sprayed on some drugs.
I pop my collar.
I only fucks with natural chemicals.
Same.
I only fucks with
Alcohol is not natural, but
weed.
Pretty fucking natural. It
It's
comes
not-
from, like,
alcohol's
wheat
not
and
natural.
shit. It comes from like
Weed.
wheat. And
you have
shit.
to
What the fuck are you
distill
talking-
that shit.
Okay.
It has to go through a specific
It
process
has to
in
get
order to be
water
what
on
it is.
it and shit, and then
You can make it
what
in
are you
a
talking
toilet,
about?
dog.
Everything about that shit is
The shit you're talking about
You
is
can
like
make wine
The shit
with a
you're
bunch
talking
of old
about?
fruit. You can make wine with a bunch of old fruit. That's
yeah,
how
but
you
you're
do it.
talking about like
comes
natural fermentation, and if you make wine like from fruit, you're talking about like
in the right.
you're talking about like 15%, 17% alcohol
in
maximum.
the right
Shit like
circumstances,
that.
you could make that like that
Okay.
shit could naturally
Not
not
with-
not like totally like it's not gonna be as smooth and shit, but in the right situation, in the crazy
It'll get
perfect
the job done.
circumstances, liquor could form by itself.
Well, I have seen hogs that got drunk
Hell
off
yeah.
of fermented
How many
pumpkins.
sucks does it take for you all to ejaculate?
So many.
How many what?
Sucks.
I used
How
to
many
come
sucks
off
does
the
it take?
head so
Varies.
fast, and now it takes me
8.
so long, bro.
9.
I for real
So long.
usually can't
2,
come from
3,
getting hit. I
4,
hate to say it, but I can't.
You gotta.
Then
It's
you
all
ain't
about the
getting
hips,
head,
bro.
my
You gotta
boy.
move the hips. You gotta pump.
Yeah.
I have
It's all a part
myself.
of the natural ejaculation
all about
process.
your
You have to
hips.
pump.
When I'm getting hit, I'm usually
hips don't
laying
lie,
down
bro.
and
Where's her
just-
fingers at?
Not in my ass.
There's your
Not in
problem.
my ass.
Hate to break it to you.
Problem
There's your
number 2.
Little pinky,
No fingers
pinky
in
and the
your ass.
stinky. Huh? I don't want that. No, I'm good.
Not the pinky, bro. What
Yeah, well, you can't even feel that.
Teenager?
You don't want the whole fist? What are you, a fucking 5-year-old? Put your fist in there.
Oh, you took it to a weird place, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. Let's throw that clip of Casey in
Flag
here.
that. Write that down.
Throw that clip of Casey talking about the mama luba luba. What did he say? He said
What is
something.
it? It's like Muy Papi
Muy Papi,
Sueño?
More
no.
papi muñeño.
Muy
Muñeño.
Muñeño.
Yeah.
I have to put it
Muñeño.
in
Muy
here,
Papi
yeah.
Sueño.
Not what
Muñeño.
he said at all.
It's close to that. Papi was in the middle.
Papi
Papi
muñeño.
was, yeah.
Papi
I think the third
Muñeño.
word started with a C.
I wish he
No,
would
it
watch
didn't.
this.
Look it up.
It's a
Look it
M.
up.
Watch the video.
Somebody look it up.
I'm about
I
to watch
know
it right now.
Do it. I know he said muñeño.
Play it on here. Play
If
the-
I'm wrong,
play the
I'll-
audio.
I will. I'll play the audio for you. You be able to.
If you can't play the audio, you got an audio.
Shout out to our boy from the Bargain Hunt if you're actually checking us out. Also, shout out my boy Carlin. He's also
Bargain
supposed to be
Hunt.
checking us out.
We weren't
Shout
supposed
out
to
my
bring it
boy at
up.
the gas station, who I don't know.
Muñeño.
Papi muñeño.
That's what the fuck I said.
I
God
thought there
damn
was
it.
a C in there.
Chupapi muñeño.
Chupapi monino?
I told
We
you.
apologize if that's anything racist.
Yeah,
We don't know what it means. I think he was just making up Mexican
Don't know
words.
what
So,
it means.
you know.
Hispanic.
Chupa mi
bro.
verga,
Come
punta.
on.
You know what that means? Chupa mi verga? Chupa
Suck my
mi
dick.
verga. Yeah. Suck my dick and then punto.
Bitch.
Allegedly, he speaks
Allegedly.
Spanish. Okay.
Allegedly.
Muy bueno,
I
sí,
took
sí,
2
yeah.
years of Spanish, like
I say I took 3.
advanced Spanish,
¿Cómo
and I don't
estás?
remember a
¿Qué?
goddamn thing.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Por
¿Qué
qué?
pasa?
Muy
¿Qué
bien.
pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
Eh, pussy.
I really took 3 years of Spanish. I know.
It's crazy. I used to be able to speak
Not
Spanish,
me.
and I cannot anymore.
I took
feel like
a
that's
year of
wild.
Spanish, and the last month and a half, the teacher said that I could just do whatever I
Yeah.
wanted on the
That's
computer.
exactly
Those were the
right,
best
yeah.
I
type
would
of
play
teachers,
like
bro.
pocket tanks
Yeah.
on the computer because there was just no way I could salvage the grade because I literally didn't.
Oh, my grade was so good that shit, like, I'd come in there and do my shit real quick, and she'd be like, okay, well, you're done. You can go ahead and
My
do
girl
whatever
was
you
just
want,
like,
bro.
I want you in class, so join up next year too.
Oh, she was
I
trying to
like,
fuck, bro.
She wanted your dick.
I only said that to her once.
Coming to the next episode, we're going to talk about what he's
No,
experienced.
that was the other guy. I mean, the other one. The other one.
Damn, he was fucking with 2 guys.
I'm not surprised.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
I knew he was a
Only
dirty
2?
bitch.
Yeah.
Only 2. You forgot about the other 3 that was behind me.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was really fucking Five Guys. Five Guys, bro. The restaurant.
Yeah, they'll fuck you if you go
That's
there.
that's a human centipede I'm trying to watch.
Oh, no.
Human centipede. is
Human
here. I'm
centipede,
trying
shout out if you've never seen human
Yo, Sean,
centipede. Watch
Yo,
it.
what's up?
You better not have
ask
no weak
the
stomach.
big question. The would you rather?
Oh.
Y'all
All
gonna
right.
like
So,
this one.
scenario. You got you're standing there, no pants, no underwear, hard dick, super hard dick, rock hard dick.
Super hard dick,
All right.
exposed asshole.
Hard.
Exposed asshole.
Your
You ain't
cheeks
got
are taped open.
no garments
Oh.
covering your nether regions. So,
Yeah.
anyways, your mom naked too. She's right in front of you, 5 inches in front of you. Your dad, he's also naked, happens to be behind you,
5 inches behind.
5 inches behind you. Are you going
His
forward
dick's also a wreck.
or are you going backwards? You have to go forward or you have to go backwards.
10 inches. You gotta go forward or backwards.
Yeah.
10 inches.
You have to
Which
really
way
go,
do you go?
or you have to really go. Which way you going?
Comment down
Comment
below.
down
Like
below.
and subscribe.
Comment below.
Tell us.
Comment below.
Which
Yeah, we're not
parent
going to
you're
answer this
fucking?
question
Yeah.
ourselves, but
No.
y'all let us know what you think it's
Are
supposed
you-
to
Tough
be.
choice.
Are you diving into your mom or is your dad diving into
Oh,
you?
you're a savage. You're a savage.
It's a real soul's choice.
Yeah,
Break it
it's-
down.
There's not a,
There's not
a
much you
right
can
answer.
do.
There's
Yeah.
That's
no
really
right
not
answer,
much.
but we want to know what you would do.
Yeah.
Can you go 10 inches to the side, though?
No, forward or backwards.
No.
No.
Or straight.
No.
Women, we don't want your answers because you ain't got a dick. I'm sorry. We don't want your answers.
Well, I mean, okay.
But you could
that's kind of
think about
sexist,
it.
bro.
Think
about it.
If they
Imagine
go,
Think about it like you had a dick and then get back.
You had a
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
a strap on.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
But
got a strap-on.
Strapana.
Strapping on.
Strapping on.
You know how weird it would be
Strap-on.
after doing that? Like being forced to be put in that situation and then having to live.
Then y'all gotta go to Waffle House
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
All
Y'all gotta- anything y'all have to do afterwards is gonna be fucked up. It just
No.
Hey, Waffle House makes it all better, though. Don't
Or
worry
it's-
they'll make
don't
it
worry
better.
about it.
They
or if
will.
you're
I'm like, what's wrong? You like just fuck your son or something.
No, bitch, just give me my goddamn waffle. 'Cause anyways,
another one.
We don't want to hear no more, dog.
Let me think.
All
let me
right,
think,
hold
let me
on,
think.
hold on. If we're gonna do this, Richard, this one's coming for you. All right.
All right.
Do you? Would you rather jerk
Spit it out.
Jerk off 2 dudes at once. They come on your face. You handle the whole process, or some other guys jerking off in front of you, directly in front of you, and he has to come.
I'm not
into your
answering
mouth.
that question. That's
gotta-
what, neither, bro.
You gotta answer.
Neither.
What? Answer.
Neither. Absolutely.
pick one.
You answer first, and
Two
then I'll
loads on
tell
the
you.
face or one in the mouth. That's his base. That's his
Yeah,
question.
2 or 1, bro.
I'm going
2-1.
2 on the face if I got to pick.
That's where I was going.
What
to.
about you,
I
Wayne?
can't do it in the mouth, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
just-
disagree.
You knocked down the raccoons again, dog.
I kind of like
You can
it.
wash that shame
like it
off.
like
that
that.
shame comes off. The nut in the mouth, that's not coming off,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That
yeah.
shame's gonna live
that's-
inside of you.
You gonna
forever.
taste it
Yo.
for the rest of your life.
When I was a kid, this girl tried to tell me and all my siblings that you can't wash off butt germs. So that if something touches your butt, you just can't wash it off.
You got that butt sweat on you?
Yeah,
You about to
no,
have
no,
that for the rest of your
I was
life,
like,
dog.
that's not possible. Everything would have butt germs on it. And shut her up.
Sounds like she wanted some butt germs herself.
But then
yeah.
her argument would have been, but you always wearing pants.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Right.
Those pants are tainted.
When were
Yeah.
pants invented?
Watch out for the butts. You get germs
1910.
on you.
1910.
Maybe that's why they were invented
Fine.
to stop the spread of
The
butt.
butt germs gotta stop.
Henry Pant in his brother.
Shot time.
Did y'all know
Pants
that?
brothers.
Recant. That's what you should do.
Did y'all know that running was invented
Decant.
in 1876?
Yeah.
Thomas running tried
Everybody
to
else
walk
was-
twice.
It wasn't running
shit is
before.
so
It was
funny.
fast walking before then. Fast walking.
Said he tried to walk twice.
That man really walked twice.
You know what? This shit ain't fast enough. Let me do it twice.
Yeah, that is such a
Wait a
good joke.
second. I'll take
Shout
two
out
steps.
whoever came up with that joke. 'Cause
Right.
It wasn't me.
Thomas running.
Thomas.
A lot of good jokes in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Richard. I know
Weird.
you had a
No,
topic you wanted to bring up.
You can't put me on the spot right now.
Yeah,
I
about
gotta
that girl,
think about it.
Jasmine. No, I'm kidding, buddy.
That was a joke. That
Flag
was a
that.
joke.
That was a joke.
Flag that.
Sorry, Courtney.
Flag that.
You ain't got to flag it. I just
That's
apologize.
a fucking flag if
I
I,
just
ever heard of one.
apologize.
Yeah,
I'm
why
gonna
is
get kicked
there-
out.
Boss.
I'm gonna be homeless. I'm be sleeping
Yeah.
on the side of a motorcycle now.
Yeah, sorry, Jasmine.
new?
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, shit, I'll take my bike anywhere and sleep on the side. They have tents. All right, so y'all check it out. They have tents that you like. It's got straps that hook onto your bike, and then it comes off the side, and it's got 2 little poles that raise it up a little bit, and then it's like a fucking tent that's
And
off
then
the
you
side
can
of your
use the
bike.
exhaust for heat
It's,
inside the tent.
Right, exactly.
Richard
And you
uses
never
that
have to wake up again.
Choke himself while he's
Great.
jerking it.
Good sleep.
No.
How well jack off.
Richard,
in
how
that
was
tent,
it when you did that?
did what?
The autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, that.
Well, I only did it once, but it was the greatest experience of my life.
What?
What?
I've heard good things.
I have also not heard good things.
No,
I've actually, I prefer to do the choking instead of being choked.
You choke yourself?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I know the autoerotic is,
Sean
self-inflicted.
definitely
but-
found the soundboard.
No, that's when you fuck
fellas.
your car.
Yeah, that.
Use a damn.
You really
fool.
rubbing them seats down, man.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That trunk looking big.
That
Hey, I'm trying to pull up behind that bitch.
Look at that tail.
What year is that?
I'm
2010.
Trying to parallel park that bitch.
Was that
you
a
know what I'm saying?
5-inch wide pipe?
Look at a pumpkin on that boy.
That's about 5.5 inches too wide.
Somebody got a full diaper.
Casey
Like to
said,
give her a 7-inch lift.
"We're in New York." Casey said, "Look at that. That's a 10 bolt on that there Chevy."
You don't know the difference between the 10 and the 7?
I do, but it was funny
And
as
the
hell
5
that he
bolt?
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 bolt.
No, but somebody that doesn't know
Ain't
cars.
no 5 bolt.
I
would
prefer
laugh
a
at that.
26 bolt.
I like a nice.
Yeah,
That's
I like
a lot
the,
of bolts. Damn.
I like the 12 to 13 bolt.
You ain't never had that.
You ain't,
I got
you ain't
an
built like
18
that,
bolt
dog.
right out
Yo,
there right
how
now.
many bolts?
Oh, you never really thought about it.
I don't even know, bro. You put me on the spot.
Let me- 1, 2,
There's a lot of
3,
bolts, bro.
4,
I got about 70,
70 bolts.
80 bolts at the house.
70s, dog.
I steal a lot of bolts from work.
No, just I'm very
Allegedly, he doesn't do that.
Just kidding. I don't do that.
Shout out,
I don't have any
Shout out
bolts at my
Richard's
house.
work.
We're not going to
Not-
shout them out.
Shout out Tammy White. I fucks with you.
All right, flag that. We
Ew.
can't just be name dropping like
Damn.
that in here,
Yeah, we
dog.
can, dog.
No, we
Why
can't.
can't we?
She ain't gonna watch.
Tammy
She
was,
ain't
I respect
watching.
if you do, though.
yeah, we do respect it.
Got a
Yeah.
lot of respect for Tammy White.
Yeah, she is super cool.
We
She was
respect
always nice.
all
Let me
of
get
you.
that Playboy.
That's one of the hardest working women I ever
Yeah, plus she is
met.
super nice. She
Women's.
came in there like high energy every night and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't-
She'd be like, yeah, I only slept 3 hours, but just be heavy than a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
she was
Smiling
high
and
as
shit
fuck
constantly.
on methamphetamine. Just kidding.
She was.
You would think that if you didn't know her.
Yeah,
I
You
just
might
see her
think
punch a hole in a wall one
It's
time.
cause she just drinks like a
Oh,
cup
for
of
real?
coffee and that's
Yeah,
it.
concrete wall. She's
Damn.
let's go.
Yeah,
Hell
she
yeah.
is really on meth.
No, dog. Happy.
Tammy's cool.
She loves her job.
No, I don't
It's
think-
life. She's happy on high on life,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. I don't think you're high on meth. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You don't even know her, dog.
No, I don't.
This is a serious.
I don't-
You don't
podcast.
speak on her like that, dog.
I have an aunt.
You don't even know her.
You don't even
know.
know
even
her.
I have an
that.
aunt named Tammy.
Our
is-
bad,
that
bro.
is
We
true.
didn't
Oh,
know.
that's
We
true.
didn't know.
He
man.
does
Yeah.
got an Aunt Tammy.
Aunt Tammy.
Hey,
I apologize.
Tammy.
Shout out Aunt Tammy.
Shout out Aunt Tammy.
Shout out, Aunt.
Shout out
Tammy.
Aunt Tammy.
Shout out Teresa Parker.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Teresa.
Shout her out. She's amazing.
Yeah, she
As
is
a matter of fact, I'm gonna see her tonight.
amazing.
Tell us more about that.
I may zing this motherfucker if he keeps saying that shit.
Hell yeah, good pun, good look.
Thanks.
Get a little pun, dog.
I give you applause for that. Well,
Short.
I've gotten super
We've been cutting up
drunk
in this
over here.
video. Sorry we've been
Let me
cutting
tell
up so
y'all-
much, though.
Let me tell y'all this.
We've only been together this one time.
Hey, yo,
for,
Rich, shut the
last
fuck
10
up.
days.
Richard, shut up. I gotta tell you this.
All right, yeah, we're gonna let Wade tell you this right quick, and then what?
I
Yo,
met
wait, tell them
somebody-
about it, Rick.
Go ahead.
I met somebody that's a staple to our lives these days. You know what I'm saying? Like they
You met them?
I met them. I didn't even know it. I didn't even know they had this title, right? So this lady, I met her. I used to sell health insurance. I met her there. She worked there. She was very old, way too old to be working there. Really didn't understand how to use phones and shit.
Super
like that.
old.
She left her. She was so old. She left her phone overnight and didn't worry about it.
That's old.
That's old.
That's old.
Archaic.
So one day she's just yapping away nonstop about how she went on a date with the CEO of Shell at the time, the gas company.
Yeah.
And he was venting about how they own so much land and all they got on it's gas pumps. What else could they do with it? So she said, why don't you sell drinks and snacks? So this lady allegedly created gas stations. Yes.
No way.
That's what she said. And she said convenience stores were her idea.
That's crazy.
That's
I don't believe her
crazy if that
not
was-
one bit.
Was she driving a nice car?
No.
Oh, well.
No, she got ripped for the idea, bro. You know it's always.
You know, that's how McDonald's came about. The
No.
motherfucker got ripped for his idea, and then the old buddy stepped in and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
monopolized
So the
that
motherfucker
shit.
the motherfucker that's making money off the idea is not usually the motherfucker that came up with the idea.
That's a fucking shame, is
Yeah,
what
it
it
is
is.
true.
It's a travesty.
Shout out podcasting. We
The
didn't know.
American dream. You
We're
could-
bringing y'all the
you
real
could steal
facts
$1 million
out here, okay?
idea from your fucking neighbor and get away with
yeah.
it.
Shout out entrepreneurship.
If they didn't patent it first, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you'd
she
be that
got
motherfucker,
a
wouldn't you?
Ooh, I'm.
I don't believe her at all.
Saucy dog.
This is a sauce.
Sorry.
Totally, dude. Told them what to
Yeah, let's talk about that. Lil Jon, whatever happened to him, bro? Whatever happened to all those?
Let's talk about DMX.
Yeah.
He's still
R.I.P.
iconic.
DMX.
He just got out. When
R.I.P.
he needed to.
DMX.
I think all
Have you-
music artists and shit like that stay in the game longer than they should.
Have you
Nobody-
looked up-
Nobody needs to be making music for 30 fucking years.
Oh,
You know?
no.
Well,
Dogg,
I mean, if
Snoop
you
Dogg
keep
is
making
cool
good
as hell.
music, then why
Snoop
wouldn't
Dogg
you keep
is
making
cool
music?
as hell, but his music has went downhill since
I
he-
never liked
since he
Snoop
was
Dogg
popular.
ever. I've
Johnny
never liked
Cash?
He's
Snoop
I don't
Dogg.
listen
Snoop
to
Dogg
him,
has.
to be honest.
I can't name one. Actually, drop it like it's hot. That's about the
Jimmy
only
When the
song I
pimp
can
in the
name by
crib,
Snoop
man,
Dogg.
drop it
He's
like it's
fucking cool,
hot.
though.
Drop
He's
it like
super
it's
cool. I watch.
hot.
I
Like
tune
it's
in
hot.
on his
When
podcast
chick
and
get
shit.
an attitude, like it's hot.
Yo, Johnny Cash made songs for his whole life.
I read this
That is
meme
true. He
today.
does have some bangers.
So I read a meme today
I'm
about
sure they're
DMX after he
exceptional.
Hold on,
passed.
wait. Before you say this, I was gonna say, Little John. Have y'all like seen what he did
And the East
before
Side
he
Boys?
rapped? Like he was like straight up nerd, like
I've seen
Oh, yeah.
in his
Yeah.
class and shit like that.
He's
like
got porn videos out.
yeah, he just
I
figured
got
out.
a couple
He-
of
He
those.
figured out what was the best way to
Gross.
make money. And he was like, "Damn, I don't even need this schooling and shit. I'm finna go thug."
I
on
can rap. I'm gonna do that
What about
shit.
my boy who sings
I
that
can rap.
Dragon Ball Z do-rag shit or whatever? You know,
Thundercat?
Yeah,
He's got a song with
He's cool
Kendrick.
as fuck.
His
Does he?
walls could talk,
I
yeah.
did not know
He's
that.
on there.
That's badass.
That man's walls
What's
talking.
he say on there? I can't remember. It'll come to me.
Baby girl, how do I look
Let's
at
talk
my
about the artist that
do-rag?
made that intro for Samurai Shampoo.
Shampoo.
That is a good
Okay,
song.
yeah. Shout out to our small audience that knows what Richard's talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
To the five.
I can't
people.
remember the name. I know who you're talking
You
about.
can't remember the
To
song,
all,
no.
both of y'all that know what he's talking
Look it
about.
up. Pull that up, Steven.
We can't. We won't be able to play that on a podcast.
Nah, bro. Copyright infringement.
Well, we can if we say that we don't own
Yo,
any
did
rights
y'all
to
hear
this
their,
music.
That's
did y'all
false.
hear their yeah.
That's a myth.
Did y'all hear they're restarting Boondocks?
What?
They already
for
did,
real.
I'm pretty sure.
For real?
Okay.
On
Already?
HBO Go. Y'all got HBO? Max is what it's called.
We ain't got money like that,
I
dog.
got stars.
It's
I
not
like
mine.
the-
It's my
no, for
my
real,
father-in-law.
We use Hulu and
Shout
Not
out
even-
Tobin.
I
It's
got
not
Hulu,
even-
Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, and Stars. I only got Stars to watch American God, so
It's not even that. Like
they
I don't.
canceled that motherfucker after season 3
what
because
you get.
motherfuckers are sleeping on it.
I would love to have
about
all
the
these things,
stars.
but it only makes sense to me to have one, maybe two viewing platforms. Like I don't need
I have
HBO
Netflix,
and to
Hulu,
be
and
paying for
Amazon.
all this other shit.
Well, I
I
can't
I
lie. I
have
got
Netflix
Disney
and
Plus.
Hulu.
yeah, the point.
That's all I
like,
need.
They've missed the point entirely of what made Netflix so popular and so cool. And now every MSNBC and shit has,
Yeah, they want
has
you
a
to have
fucking
a
streaming
subscription,
service.
dude.
They got a fucking 100 different streaming services to watch shit you could just watch on the fucking case.
They really did miss the point.
Shit.
They monetized it and they
case.
completely like
They're like,
they
Netflix
dropped
is
the
so
fucking
successful.
ball with
Let's
it, bro.
all do that. We got a fucking
But you gotta-
FX
No, they were
streaming
like, we
service
get-
and a fucking Comedy Central streaming service.
Well,
and
really,
a
it's all
Shudder
about the
streaming.
shows, too.
It's so stupid.
They were
AMC and like. There's a fucking streaming service per channel now. It's so
Yeah,
stupid.
they were
That's
they,
the
they
new
were
way.
like, yeah, they were like, we can't stream this shit on cable anymore. We need more money. Let's charge motherfuckers to watch.
But
our
we're gonna
channel.
do it exclusively to one streaming
We
service
need
so
to
we
say
can make
fuck
the
all
most
of them.
money out
As
of
a
that.
people, if everyone quit paying all that shit, say fuck all of this, fuck all that, we ain't paying no cable
Yeah,
bills,
they
we ain't
ain't
doing
doing
all
I
that
can't go
shit.
Bring
back
back
to cable, dog.
2009.
No, I'm
I'll
saying
never
just
go
so
back
you
to cable.
If everyone just quit paying the shit even for a month, just think about how much prices would drop and shit, dude. That applies to literally everything too.
What's everybody gonna do for a month?
Most people don't have.
Shout out
that.
Adventure Squad podcast.
Eat our
Adventure
shit
Squad,
and suck
watch
our
us.
dicks.
We got it.
ass bitches.
The purple people eaters is coming
coming.
to eat you,
They're
motherfuckers.
coming to eat you, motherfuckers.
Don't
That
let them.
shit's so.
And we tell them,
clown, bro.
eat our shit and suck our dicks. You hoe-ass motherfuckers. I didn't say the other word. I said motherfucker.
How does a person live with no body?
You can't kill a person with
We
no.
talked about
body.
that shit before we even were video recording.
Yeah.
I think on our first audio.
Yeah.
Just to let y'all know, we got a couple unreleased things that if we get enough followers,
We get enough
gonna,
clout, and
we're gonna show you
put
what we was
that
working
out.
with in
Those
the
are
beginning.
audio only.
Yeah, those have a lot of copyright infringements in them. We'll have to
So
figure those
much.
out.
That'll be a real Patreon.
That's the reason why they're not out. Just like,
Right.
They're funny.
That
as fuck.
first
Our
recording was
OnlyFans.
full of those.
Yeah, they're
Really
hilarious.
was.
Like we said, we're learning, and y'all are learning with us. So y'all watch us learn. Keep
Our
the
first-
likes and subscribes
our
coming.
first episode was half freestyle.
Yeah.
Of
You know what I'm talking about? Freestyling in a G styling. You know what I'm saying?
Freestyling in the G wagon. You
Thanks
know,
for
I like to
example.
keep it.
All right,
Great
Richard.
example, Sean.
I really like how
Flo.
we all avoided talking over each other this podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
Sean's
I
been
can
the
really tell we
worst
put
about
fucking-
it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to be much better about it, and Sean just keeps doing it.
I think what happened
it's
last
really
time.
it's bringing me to a lower place. You know what I mean?
Richard was drunk last time. I'm the drunk one this time.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you to leave.
Both of y'all look drunk.
all right, fuck. See y'all.
I'm straight.
You
I feel
just
fine.
you know how to hide it better. Is what it is.
Yeah, that one.
I don't drink very often, so
I sip
When
a
I
little
do,
bit. I don't
me
drink
for-
like that, but I sip.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
fucking
podcasting.
do.
I don't drink like that.
How many times a week you
Only
drink?
This
Drink on
last
that
week,
cast.
I've
You know
drank
what it
more
takes
than
to
I
make an
typically-
alcoholic?
I
3 drinks a day for 3 days a week.
I typically drink like maybe 2 to 3 days a week.
He's a
But
liar.
Alcoholic.
Richard's
He's a
been there
liar.
for a
For real.
long time now.
No, I drink much less than I used to.
I'm
I
just
used to drink
kidding,
fifths a day. Now
Oh,
I
yeah.
might.
I really.
I
did
might
used
have
to
a
do
half
that.
pint,
For
like,
a year
3 or
straight,
4
I drank
times a
like
week.
A fifth a night, like
That's a lot better.
real
I-
shit.
I used
if I
to
didn't drink a
drink.
fifth, it was over half of the fifth. Like I was
Yeah.
buying a new fifth every night.
Yeah.
Not proud of it or anything.
Well,
Like,
no, me
glad I
neither.
moved
Yeah,
past that
bro.
But
shit.
you know,
Badass,
it's the
So-
lineage is really what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, and alcoholism really is genetic, and it's not the actual drinking of the alcohol, but it's certain like personality traits and factors about you that you
Being
have
ugly?
that make. Yeah, if you're ugly, you better watch
You better
out. You're
fucking
gonna be
get
a
out of
drunk.
here.
Yeah, if you're ugly, you can't handle your
Yeah.
liquor, and if you're really attractive, you can hide it.
If you're ugly, go to the attractive store.
If you're really
Buy
attractive,
some attraction.
Yeah, buy some attraction, man. If you're ugly, you gotta do something else to
Nope.
bring the attraction. You gotta at least.
Show a little
You know, I
cleavage or
personally, I
something,
really
you know what
like
I'm
a
saying?
little
That's-
traction.
that's the end after show
If you're a,
us
if
what
you're a
we got.
fat if you're
How are you supposed to drive without a little traction?
if you're a fat
I
man,
turn off my
and-
traction control daily, dog.
Just because you can't
I
drive.
ain't trying to get caught
You be
slipping.
driving?
I turn off my
Slim.
traction control. I control the traction. Traction.
No, we don't. Somebody slap that man.
Wait, have we you've talked about your Mustang on the video podcast before, haven't you? How it used
No.
to lose
doubt it.
control.
Oh, yeah.
I think you described the losing control that day.
Tell them the story that
thing.
made you sell the Mustang,
I already
because that's a
did,
good
bro.
one.
We
Yeah,
already
he did.
Oh,
I
he
remember
did?
that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
I
Actually,
already did, and I really do miss that car, dog. Even though it was a V6.
It was sick.
I've been looking
It
at
was so
Mustangs,
sick.
like I've been looking at like Shelby GT 500s and shit on Facebook that they're selling for super cheap.
I just feel like
I'd probably buy
I
one
wouldn't look good in a 2-door car right now.
Richard, I thought
because you're a family man, dog.
Yeah, exactly, and I wouldn't feel like it was practical enough for my life.
it's
It'd
not.
just be a waste of money.
Yo,
to me. I wouldn't
I-
even use
I
it.
mean, you got the extra money, dog.
So-
Come on, bro.
this is totally off subject.
Fuck
But
the IRS.
so
I'm gonna go ahead and
AJ
say that.
we haven't had AJ on, but I really want to tell the story about the AJ fight.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we've
I've
been
I've been
doing
trying
that.
to get AJ on.
We'll
He
bring
won't
him
do
on the
it.
next
Okay.
episode.
All right, you
dog.
So-
have to tell the preamble, like what
yeah,
led to
tell
I'm
them
going
what
to. I'm
you
going to.
did.
This is
The
I
story
say
of a girl.
2015,
I'm on.
By the river in
2016,
January.
maybe. I was still in school. I was
This is high school days.
yeah,
We'll
high
just
school
put it
days.
like
I think
that.
I was in Saturday school that day actually.
In
No,
2015.
I wasn't because I was walking home with
That man's stupid.
my girlfriend at the time. So anyways,
Graduated in 2000.
I'm in school that day. He was
No,
graduating.
that's not the preamble. All right, the preamble is this. All right, so we're all hanging out at my house like 2
The
days.
preamble is this: we the people.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. We're hanging out at his
Y'all
house
are
2
some
days
interrupting
prior.
motherfuckers.
I
dog.
get some weed. I get some weed. I'm supposed to give him $5. I told him I wasn't doing it. Why did I tell him I wasn't
No,
doing
here's
it?
what happened. All right, this motherfucker's strong. All right, we're all hanging out at my house. Like me, Alex, Wade was probably there. Richard was probably there.
I wasn't out there.
Maybe Wade wasn't there.
He wasn't
And
there. He's a
AJ's there. Sean wants to come hang out. AJ said that he wasn't trying to go pick up Sean. He wasn't trying to do it. He didn't have a lot of gas.
That's what it was.
Sean said he'll give him $5, pick him up. Sean comes, or AJ goes and gets him, brings him back to the house. We're all hanging out and shit. And no, AJ had told Sean beforehand, I'm not going to take you home. I don't want to have to take you home. Sean would say, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool.
I was lying.
AJ ended up taking Sean home that night because Sean kept bitching about it and shit, and he ended up caving. The next night, the same exact situation unfolds. And to keep in mind, Sean has not given AJ this $5 yet. Fucking Sean keeps trying to talk AJ into coming and getting him again. And AJ was like, bro, I'm not going to do it again. But he ended up doing it. He's like, I'm for real not taking you home. It's up, like, you have to figure that out. I'm not going to fucking take you home. And then it gets to the point where Sean wants to go home and everybody's leaving and shit. And AJ's like, I'm not going to fucking take you home. I already told you I'm not going to do it. And Sean gets salty
let him know.
about it.
He let him know.
And he starts like, they get into like a little argument or whatever over it there at that time. And then throughout the next day and that night, AJ's like texting him like, yo, I need that fucking $5.
Let me,
and Sean
let me
just
take it over
like,
from here. I remember this point perfectly. So, anyways,
I saw this
school.
all happen.
I'm at school.
This shit was fucking hilarious.
I'm at school.
Bro.
He starts texting me.
It's so funny.
No, I'm at school. I asked him if we could hang out again or something. I want to come over to his house. He starts texting me talking about, I need that $5. I done taken you home two nights in a row, and you didn't give me no money. You keep telling me you give me $5.
And I was over there
texted
after
him
we
back.
left school. I was over there with Sean hanging out. And little did I know,
Yeah, I texted him.
this was about to happen.
No, this happened when I was walking home from school.
Didn't this happen at your house
No,
over
it's
there
gotta be a
around
different
your
thing
car?
you're thinking
It was
about.
around AJ's car. I was right down the street from my house walking home from school with Rachel. But anyways, so I'm at school. He texts me, asks me for the $5. I text him back, no, I ain't giving you $5. Suck a dick. I didn't say suck a dick.
Sean
but
was like-
I
he
said
was
I was
making-
saying it now, AJ.
He was disrespectful
Sean
as
was making
shit.
all like he was really disrespectful. I would have beat his ass about the shit too. Like
Yeah.
it would have turned
So-
it into a fighting situation for me as well.
I was
just the way
coming
he
on real
handling
strong.
it.
I was being a real asshole, doing some dumb shit. Shouldn't done it. But anyways,
Didn't he come to your house?
yeah. So okay, I get out of school.
Okay.
I'm walking home with Rachel from school. He told me,
Well, hold on. Well, let me tell the part that you're unaware.
Okay.
Well, fucking me, Alex, and AJ are all hanging out at my house smoking and shit. And fucking like AJ's like relaying all of Sean's messages. To us.
And they were like,
"Dude,
you should whip his ass, bro.
yeah,
We're
he
like,
keep-
you gotta let him fucking do that, dog. You can't let him do that shit.
And he texts me-
really instigating this shit. Hold on, guys. Just let me
Sorry,
get
sorry,
there. But-
Shout out,
all right,
Alex.
so he's instigating the shit out of it, like just really being disrespectful. And me and Alex are just like, we're friends with both of them at the time, but we're just pumping it up because it's so funny. to
It's
us.
hilarious.
And fucking Eddie was like, man, I think I'm about to go to his school and fucking wait on him. Wait till he comes outside, because Sean just eventually had quit replying and shit. And fucking we go there, and we're sitting in the fucking parking lot for a long time. Like, school is let out. Like, the groups have dispersed and shit. And, like, we're looking for him. Haven't seen his ass at all. And then AJ's like, yo, we're about to head that way. Maybe he somehow got past us, and he's walking home. I'm pretty sure he walks home. And then we started heading that way, and then boom.
yeah. So, so I'm walking home with my at the time girlfriend, and we're walking, and
Bridget was
he had messaged me before. He said he was gonna find me after school if I didn't give him that $5. And that's when I quit replying. I was like, you know what? Fuck this man. He ain't about to find me. I ain't saying shit. I didn't know what I was gonna do after that, but I wasn't gonna say a goddamn thing. So I'm walking home from school, walking, and I see this fucking man, and I'm like, oh goddamn, there's AJ's car. So I look at Rachel, and I'm like, all right. Some shit's probably about to go down.
Going
AJ
on.
creeps
Going
up. They're going
on.
as slow as possible. I'm still walking. I'm trying not to act like I don't see him.
Whole
And
time
then
we're laughing.
AJ rolls
Me
up
and
right
Alex
beside me.
laughing.
I see Dustin and Alex in the fucking car. Neither one of them get out. AJ gets out. He's talking about, what's
felt
up, bro?
awkward about
Where's
it.
that $5, man? What's up? I was like, what's up, man? I start jumping around. I'm jumping
Sean
around.
was jerking as we pulled up.
hopping,
He was
running
hitting
away
the
from
jerk
this man.
just in front of the car. It was super close.
Into the store, we end up fighting. He hit me in the face. I hit him. No, they say they didn't see it. I know for a fact. I hit that man's once.
Come on, bro.
Man's once.
Come on.
All right,
bro.
from the passenger side view of the car, we're pulling up. We see him. Sean starts jerking as we're getting close. Me and Alex are laughing about this shit. AJ hasn't laughed though. He was very serious.
He
gets out of
he
the
was
car,
not about
he's
to
like,
let
where's
y'all
my
get to
fucking
him.
$5,
Yeah,
man?
he
All
was
that
mad.
shit. The ha ba 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 ba. Sean's fucking like acting a fool and like, like jumping around. And, shit. And then AJ closes the ground real quick and gets a hold of him. And I think he hits him once right there. And then fucking Sean like breaks the hold and he's like skipping
Hopping
off,
the
like
fucking
skipping
around,
away
hopping
from
around
AJ,
it,
like
yeah.
too fast for AJ to catch up. And eventually like he gets too close to the car and AJ pins him in between AJ
And
and
some
the
shit
car,
happens.
and it's right up against my passenger side window. So that's why I say I never saw Sean hit him, because they're literally like up against my shit, and like the action's going on above the window, so I can't see that shit.
Yeah, it was a bunch of tussling. He hit me in the face. I hit him. I thought in the face. Might have not been the face. Might have been the neck.
You hit that man in the shoulder.
And then Sean breaks the hold again
anyways,
and starts skipping off, and AJ
The story y'all don't know. After that happened, I'm pissed. I'm hot. I get so mad. I'm crying. I'm walking to my house. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I get in the house. I grab a knife. I swear to God, I grabbed a knife. I start walking out the door.
Allegedly.
Like I was going to do something. My dad,
Allegedly.
my dad comes out. What the hell's wrong with you? What are you walking off with a knife for? So I turn around. I tell him. He's like, let's go find these motherfuckers. We hop in the car. We
Shout out Marty. Shout out.
Yeah.
That's a
We were
real
like-
one right
It
there.
was crazy how fast all of this happened, because I think that I can't remember what we did after like we pull off from the fact, but like we end up over there on Lafayette, and we're like heading back toward the light, like where the bridge is now. And fucking, they're already behind us in the gray car, the Oldsmobile, the Alero, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he hopped in it.
They're behind. They come up fast as fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
even understand how Sean got home so fast, and like all
That's
this
what I'm
happened.
saying. When I got home, I did that. I hopped outside. He told me to come back. I told him a story. He was like, "Fuck that." He grabbed the keys. We hopped in the car quick as fuck, and he's fucking 50 miles an hour to the stop sign. 50 mile an hour to the next
That
stop sign.
motherfucker ain't scared.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then we
Marcus on
pulled up.
boy.
I'm feeling like a bitch the whole time because I don't want my dad to do it. I wanted to go stab this motherfucker because at the
then
time
you'd
I
be
was
in
I was a
prison, though.
Kyle.
Allegedly.
I was
Allegedly.
a Kyle. Yeah. But anyways, he's like, all right, I'm finna go show this big motherfucker what he's doing to my little son. That's what he was thinking in his eyes. We roll up to this gas station. I'm like, there's his car. My dad hops out. He's like, what's up? You want to do it to a bigger man? What's up? And then that was nothing
And then
happened.
AJ explained the situation, of course. Marty
Yeah.
already enraged, so it took him a minute to really absorb the situation. He was like, well, here, take the $5, motherfucker. And fucking AJ was like, it ain't about the $5. And
It's the principle
I was
of
trying
the
to help
thing.
AJ explain,
Principality.
too, because I could see where Marty was coming from in the moment, but I also knew the shit
whole
that Sean
story.
probably didn't tell Marty.
Yeah, so back in the day,
I thought.
pulled my
I guess
dad
y'all
into my
explained the
fights.
story to me so well. I really thought I was there, but it was just. I guess it was just like a fucking.
But I think that's
It's a
cool. That's a
fucking
cool
movie in
memory you
my
have
head
with
right
your
there.
dad. He was
It is.
about it. He was,
He
gonna
was
help you
down
out.
to ride with
He
you,
was down
dog.
to slide,
He was
dog.
down
Yeah.
with it.
It was fucking.
I'll never forget.
Marty's a real one.
Shout out Marty. I know
Shout
he
out
subscribes
Marty
to the
Jones.
channel.
Marty probably watching this motherfucker.
He probably watched all these laughing the whole
sure.
time. He's like, man,
Real.
these motherfuckers are idiots.
Marty's such a clown. He'll do some goofy shit. Like if you walk into his house with your girlfriend and like he's never even met this chick before at all.
You're like-
He'd be like, is this your girl? She looks like she can suck a dick. It's so fucking
He'll
funny.
say some off
Yeah,
the wall
he's a
shit.
boy with this
You're like, damn, how'd you pull her? She's way too
shit.
pretty
Oh,
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Jeff. You walk in the house, they about
They're
to flame you up.
Cutting
Yeah.
the fuck
They'll
up.
get you every time.
Yeah.
That's where his comedic influence comes
Yeah,
from.
most of
Damn,
it,
where'd he
most
drop
of
the
it.
ball at?
That's where most
where
of
his
my
comedic
bad
influence
slurs
came
come from.
from.
Yeah, where'd it go?
Lost it back in way back when.
It got
back in
sucked
AJ
up.
cracked it out of him.
Yeah, that one hit really fucked my
Yeah,
whole
it
world.
really knocked him.
No, it is what's up
rocked
that
him,
that didn't-
socked him, and
If
knocked
Sean
him.
wasn't wearing that Taylor Gang hoodie for +10 defense, he
would've been
wore
slapped
through that day.
I wore the fuck out of that. But it's what's up that our boy didn't, let that, neither one of us let that end our friendship.
Oh yeah, there's been a few situations.
There's been a
been
few
with,
situations with AJ where
a lot of situations.
he's always been there and been a good guy. If you
Sean
really
pretty
needed him,
consistently in those situations.
It's
but he
been
done
about
turned
4
around.
years since I've stolen anything from y'all.
From us. Huh?
From us.
No, I lived in Indiana one time, and I came back to visit.
Oh, you gonna tell
and
me
he was
that
about to
cock
catch an
stuff?
ass whooping from
I
everybody.
was about to bring that one up.
Everybody.
So yeah, I come back and I'm hanging out with my boys. I'm like, let me take home one of these controllers. So
We're
that I
hanging
can-
out in this very spot.
In this
We're out here
shed.
playing like Soul Calibur and
Yeah.
shit together.
I'm like,
And,
yo, wait, let me take one of these controllers home so I could play the game, with y'all, and I'll bring it
with
back
Dustin.
before I go to Indiana. Yeah, I
and,
was with
and
Dustin.
Wade was not going to do it because of
Yeah.
Sean's reputation. I was like, bro, let me take the motherfucker. I'll bring it back to you guaranteed and shit. There ain't going to be no problems
Yeah.
and shit. So we go to Sean's house. I don't even think we ended up playing the game. I don't think we did. I think we went out back and smoked and just fucked
That's
off.
because
and
Sean
matched and
already
shit.
had the plot in his head. He was like,
Yeah,
if I
he
pull this
done.
controller out, Dustin's going to think about
I
it.
say I
fucking,
hate to say it, but you probably
I know I'm right.
And I think I stayed the fucking night there, and then I leave, and I forgot the remote. And I messaged this
Foolish
motherfucker. I want
boy.
to say L.A., I messaged him. And it was
Yeah,
like, yo,
he
I'm
did.
going to be by there a little bit later to get that remote from
He
me.
already left for
this
Indiana.
This motherfucker rolled out for Indiana, took the remote,
Immediately.
lied about it. He was like, oh, I think Christopher's
Christopher's got it. He broke it.
Took it there. We ended up asking the girl he was dating at the time, and she was like, yeah, he brought a remote here. And then,
Wow, she sold you out
Really?
too quick, bro.
Yo,
She sold you the fuck
We
out.
pulled
bro.
up at Sean's parents' house ready to
Yeah.
like get the remote, and they're like, "No,
Oh,
they
he's in
here,
Indiana,
Because he
uh,
told us Christopher had it.
Yeah.
The whole time blamed it on his little brother. We pulled up ready to whoop his little brother's ass.
That's what I was
He's like, "No, man, I don't know what you're talking about. They know
We
we're
love you
around
though,
here."
dog.
I was-
You're a
I
better
was-
man
he ain't
now.
about that
You're a
shit
better
anymore.
man.
But
I was
yeah.
super
It, it took us all cutting him off. Like
I remember I
Wade,
called him
Wade
out on
was threatening to
Facebook,
whoop his
and he
ass, and I was
called
just
me.
like, "Look, bro, I'm gonna cut you off for real. I can't." And me and Sean were tight at one point, like way tighter than I was with you or anybody else in our group.
I feel you.
And I hit him
There's
up straight
definitely
up, and
dynamics
I was
in the
like,
group.
"Look, dog, I can't fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
Like, you're really fucking over the group, man. You
Yeah.
keep doing this
Richard
shit."
is probably the
And
only
it's just,
person I haven't stolen from. Hate to
You
say that, but yeah,
stole
it's true.
You stolen some
He stole
time
your Jeep, dog.
and some
Yeah.
wear and tear in my Jeep. I know.
I stole other things, not items.
He
just,
he never took anything
life
from me,
essences.
but he lied to me to do shit that he knew he shouldn't have done. He knew he was in the wrong for doing it.
That jogged
But I
my
love him
memory
though.
on
I
some
still
shit.
love him, man.
There was this our boy Alex. Shout out my boy Alex.
He
I
used to
love
do
Alex.
some
He
shiesty
was-
shit
yeah,
too.
but it
though.
was so funny.
It was
I
always
remember
some
one time
shiesties.
specifically. It was like right after I had just started like smoking weed like that, and fucking Alex used to like basically just rip people off like constantly.
I
Like,
used
he-
to ride around with him when I first started smoking and do the same shit that you're about to tell a story about right now.
This like so one day fucking we didn't have no money or anything, and he's just like texting people like making like they're hitting him up seeing if he can find some weed, and he's like, yeah. We roll out in a Saturn, and this man proceeds to just rip off like 4 people back to back. But then for the finisher, it was this dude, Jason. Something.
That's it.
Yeah. We ain't
That's
gonna,
it, Jason.
We ain't gonna put the last name in there. But this dude hits.
all you need to know.
He hits Alex up to get a dub. And at first, Alex was just going to take a bun out of it. That was his typical MO. You know, he got you to shit. He's going to take a bun out
Yeah,
to
of
smoke.
course.
Well, he take
And,
like half of it.
I
and,
remember that.
So we're supposed to leave the shit in a mailbox and shit, and we pull up to the mailbox and shit or whatever, and he goes through the motions and everything, opens the mailbox, sticks the hand in there and shit. Didn't put nothing in that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
And we
Hell
leave,
yeah.
and we're already rolled up smoking and shit, and this dude like messages him, and he's like, yo, dude, where's the shit at? He's like, what are you talking about? I put it in a mailbox. And he's like, there ain't nothing in here. And Alex like, oh, fuck, dude. There were like 3 shady-looking motherfuckers like at the stop sign right close by or whatever. So this dude's completely convinced some motherfucker stole his shit out the mailbox. Little does he know.
Y'all are
Alex
smoking
just
that
took the
sack.
Alex
You
just
heard it
took
here,
the
folks.
20 out the mailbox and
that's
fucking never put it in there.
That's fucking clown.
That shit happened on a daily back in the day. It
The
was
first
so
time I
fucking
ever
funny.
smoked with Alex, he did that shit to me. He was like, "Yo, what's up, bro? You trying to like smoke a little bit?" I'm like, "Yeah, come pick me up." And he comes and picks me up, and he was like, "Yeah, I got to get a sack for such and such." So we went and got the sack, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm about to take a blunt out of here." This motherfucker took like 2.5
dude.
grams out of a quarter of me.
Whenever I was
so we
hanging
just
out
rode
with,
around and smoked that shit.
You remember Dylan with the curly hair skating
Dylan
with
Gary?
us? No, I'm not saying the last name. I know his last name. I'm not trying to say it though.
Yeah, thanks, Richard.
Sorry.
Who am
bro.
I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What the fuck?
That's a lot of extra that you're doing right
Who
now.
am I?
Don't
Who
worry
am I?
about that, dog.
Just
Before,
cut that
bro.
shit
We
out,
cut
dog.
this shit out in post. Don't worry about it.
Dylan.
Fuck
It
that
don't-
guy. He's in jail
shit
anyway.
don't
So yeah,
matter.
Dylan Butts. Anyways, we're at his house before I hung out with Alex on the heavy. I thought we wouldn't say last names. I'm trying to
we
make
can
it
just
to where
go-
we
yeah,
get
what
it.
do
We
you-
also
you
ain't
matter
taking
about
Just
2
making it
minutes
harder,
to say
dog.
it.
You
His
could have
name
just wrote it
Dylan and
down.
You ain't got to mute nothing, is what I'm saying. Like that.
it don't matter.
Anyways, go ahead. Because I got a story about Dylan Butts too, and I'm finna tell that motherfucker.
Yeah, so
too.
Alex
too.
ripped me off.
I don't.
I don't remember the story now. I lost it.
All right. Well, my story was I used to live right down the street from Dylan. And so I go to, I'm like, yo, bro, you got some bud? I need like a little sack. So I asked him for an eighth, and it was supposed to be some mid, right? So I drive literally right up the road to go pick the shit up from him. And this motherfucker, he comes outside in the dark, and he's like, the whole time he knew what he was doing because he knew he was about to fuck me over. So he hands me a little sack, and I'm like, hold on, bro, let me fill this, make sure. it
Oh,
feels
I
like
was
it.
there with you. I remember.
Yeah, and so he hands me the sack, and I'm like filling it up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it feels like the right amount, right? Not even thinking that he was gonna fuck me over hard like he did. So I take the sack, give him some money, and we pull off.
No, you give him this. Okay, he gives you the sack. We give him the money.
Oh yeah,
he
I didn't
takes
pull
them.
off. He
doesn't
starts
wait
running.
nothing. He
And
takes the fuck off.
I'm like looking at the sack as he's taking off, and I'm like, yo,
We turn the light on.
what the fuck? And this motherfucker went into his backyard and picked me out just a bunch of leaves off of a tree.
No, it wasn't even that. It was grass. It was
no,
grass
it was leaves.
blades,
No,
dude.
there was leaves in there too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like
it
a
was
mixture
foliage.
of yeah, it was some foliage. Yeah. And this motherfucker. So I like get out the car and I go behind the house and I'm like, because he lived. It's a church right there on the. Is it a Presbyterian
It
church?
was where the Forsyth we used to over by Casey's house. We used to skate that church.
Yeah, and so I'm like,
Morningside.
I'm like looking around, and this motherfucker's nowhere. He ran so fast.
Little do we know, though. Little do we know. This the house that we was at. He had no affiliation with this house.
He just
whatsoever.
ran up and some
He just told
random
us to
dude's
pull
back.
up to it.
Yeah, because I knocked on the door and I was like, "Yo, look, like Dylan Butts. I'm looking for Dylan. He just fucking ripped me off,
like,
and he
"We
took
don't
my
know who
money."
the
And he was
fuck
like,
that
"Who the fuck
is."
is that?" And I was like, "Are you for real?" So yeah, this motherfucker
Or
just
they
picked a random
could
address.
have known them, and they just
That's what I think too. I think they were just lying for him.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, if I ever fucking catch you on these streets, boy, you better watch your back.
Yo, that reminds me. One time, me and Zach, Zach sold this iPod to this dude named Tim in school, right?
Tell Timothy.
The guy never paid him, right? So Zach was like, "I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you." Me and Zach riding home from school one day. We just took a different route. We just so happened to see this guy, and Zach's like, "Yo, pull up on him. He'll think we tracked him. We tracked him down, and we did." He was like, "Yo, bro, I'll bring you your money tomorrow. I promise." He just so happened to be driving, and here he was.
Did he bring the money?
Yeah, I think so.
Tell the
there you
subway
go.
fight story.
Tell it.
With
that
Zach.
old
Oh
man?
my god!
Tell us about it.
Yeah. There was some old ass. Well, he probably wasn't really that old. To us, he was super old.
He just looked old.
Back then, he was probably really like 45 or some shit.
yeah.
No, he had white hair and shit. He
was
pretty
50s.
old. I mean,
at
45
least.
is
little old to
He
me.
wasn't super old, but he was old. But we were just waiting outside Subway for a long time, waiting on our food to get ready or about to go in the door. And this dude drives by with the van. And he's like on the phone, and he's got this coil cord going down. So we're like, Dustin's like, "Yo, nice car phone," and he whips around, come find out what the fuck y'all say. And Dustin's like, "Nice car phone." He's like, "No, what was y'all saying?" And then Zach's like, "Is there a problem? Is there a problem? What's going on?" And then the guy's like, jumping at Zach, like, "What's up? What's up?" And then he gets a little too close, like, pop. Zach cracked the fuck out of him. And the guy was shocked. And then I just remember seeing him like shocked on his face, going down blood, it just appeared out of nowhere, just blood. And Zach split his shit, and he just blew.
That's what you're trying. That's what you get for trying to be nice, man.
I remember jumping over his body, like, "Let's get the fuck out of here!"
Yo, one time, me and Richard was riding his moped, and I was on the back, and he was on the front. We ride past Roller Dome, and some guys outside Roller Dome.
He's talking shit to us because we're
yeah,
riding a
we're
moped.
passing by. He's like, "You fucking pussies! Look at you faggots!"
So we
we're
turn
like,
the fuck around. I'm driving. I'm like, "Yo, we're going back."
yeah, so we go
fucking
back.
turn around and
we
go
pull
back.
up on this guy, and he's talking mad shit. We're like, "Yo, fuck you!" He's like, "Step across this line right here." So we did. He's like, "Step across this line right
The
here."
whole time I'm trying to talk Sean, I'm like, "Sean, we can beat the fuck out of this guy."
Yeah.
And Sean was like, "No, dude, he's probably got a knife or something on him."
Yeah, he
and
looked
he
like a
was probably
crackhead,
like,
dude.
because he was really trying. He was like pushing our buttons. He knew
He wanted us.
there
to
was
come
something
and
that
try
he
and
knew
fuck
that
with
we
him.
didn't know.
yeah.
So we'd like, go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
So yeah, anyways, he tried to get us to fuck with us. He tried to get us to fuck with him multiple times, talking a bunch of mad shit. We're talking mad shit back. I don't
And I
think
talked shit about his Ford Taurus. He was like, I was like, "Bitch, you drive a Ford Taurus," and he was like, "That's a super high output." And I was like, "Motherfucker, it's still a Ford Taurus. That super high output Ford Taurus has got like 265
Anybody who drives a
horsepower."
Ford Taurus is a pussy.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
was
I
like,
always say.
You know what?
I'll wake up in the morning sometimes and I'll tweet that.
I lose sleep at night thinking about these pussy motherfuckers
Yeah.
out here driving a
No,
Ford.
like
But
Richard
you
Rippey.
say that
Ford
last
Taurus.
night,
What
I
you
woke
don't
up-
know is I went back that night on my moped, and I was like in the parking lot at his car with a knife, like about to fucking cut his tires. And then I realized they had cameras out front, so I was like, you know what?
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna leave
like
because I was completely ready to fuck that man's car up, and then once I saw the cameras, I was like, no, I probably shouldn't.
I'm pretty sure the last thing we said to this
stabbed
guy, he
him.
was like, "Look at you pussies riding around double all mopeds." I was like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure one of us said, "At least we got a fucking moped, bitch."
You should have robot double punched him like.
If we
Yo,
wanted
do y'all
to,
remember the video of that kid riding a bike and he jumps off of the bike, cracks that other kid, and
Yeah,
then
and
gets
he
back
hops
on
back on
the
it.
bike?
while the bike is still ghost riding down the
That shit
street.
was so G. That was one of the coolest fucking things you could do.
You know, I'm still saucy just as before.
Just a little bit. We're gonna be wrapping this up here within the
A little bit.
the hour.
Next few, yeah, within the hour.
Within the hour.
Yeah. You only get to see these chest hairs for about another 20 minutes.
Y'all better take it in while you can.
Yeah, take it in.
Straight soaked.
Soaked.
Damn, that's
dripping.
a nice shirt, Sean.
Yeah, if y'all ain't wet,
Shout out
Buddy
Dustin
shirts.
and Wade for picking us up these shirts that we got.
Come on, dog.
no, we got to cut that
Oh,
out.
shucks.
Flag that. Flag that.
Yeah, we is looking fresh.
Like,
These shirts are tighter than a bitch. I fuck with them heavy.
yeah, yours is looking pretty tight, bro. You gaining some weight.
We can all wear these when we kayak, except
I just switched to large recently. For some reason in my mind,
could.
for a long time now, I was like, I'm a medium, as if I haven't grown over the
I feel
years.
you,
And so, like, some mediums fit me perfectly fine, but
But
a lot
some
of them are
don't.
also too tight on the like arm. And
That's
shit.
what happens to me with
And
the
so,
large.
I recently just made that very obvious
Large.
decision to go large, and everything fits so much better.
It's all about the
robbing myself.
midsection in my experience. Like if I buy a medium shirt, it fits good, except until it gets up right here. And then my gut, because maybe drinking liquor and beer and shit, and eating red meat, that gut makes them nice and tight on me.
I can't wear mediums because they're too short. I
But
got
that
a
way it's
long
not gonna
body.
fall off of you, though, Richard. Think
What?
about it.
I'd rather that motherfucker fall off of me than my gut be poking out of that
Yeah, I
bitch.
feel you. That's why I went double XL on this boy, just so it'd be a little bit.
You ain't no double X.
You double
Just
exhaling,
a little
bro.
double XL.
Hell yeah.
I'll double
This
XL.
man
right
breathing-
now.
It's his biceps, really, is what.
Yeah, his
that's what
breathing
does
is
it. Give me
intact.
my cigarette.
I can triple exhale.
Do it. I prefer to wait to exhale.
smoke my cigarette?
I
I haven't
one
touched
XL,
not
three
one of your
XLs.
cigarettes, dog. Let me get one, please.
Let me get one for later.
Split that with me, dog.
I'll give you some of it.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, back in the day,
Hey.
I used to bum cigarettes like all the time. And Wade, every
You'd
time
be
I
like-
would ask someone, Wade would be like, "Yo, let me get one too for later." He's never.
That's one of
smoked
the
cigarettes.
best-
And he would
one of
just
the
get
best
them for
jokes
me
ever.
It was so sick.
One time, somebody gave. I'm not gonna say who, just in case it happens again. But Dustin asked him for a cigarette, and I was like, "Yeah, you mind?" They gave him like 5 cigarettes, and I was like, "You mind if I get one or two for later?" And
Was that
they-
me, dog?
No, it wasn't you. But they ended up giving
You
us
done
the
that shit to
whole
me.
pack to split. They took like 3 out, and they're like, "Here, y'all just have these," and I was like, "Here you go."
Got you.
Got her.
All the time.
Got her. Yeah.
Oh, my
got
God.
them.
Got the person. got the being.
Said person
That's what
was
we're doing.
gotten.
Playing them.
Get a
Hell
violin.
yeah.
Fiddle.
Fiddle. Play
Little
like a fiddle.
violin with it.
Like a goddamn fiddle.
So I've had a really good time on this episode. I might have
been
got
fun.
a little too drunk this time.
Really, you probably wouldn't
Acted
have
a
even known how
fool.
drunk Sean was this whole time if he hadn't said it 10 times.
Right.
Yeah, and the
I
piss
didn't- I
stains in
didn't
his
get any-
pants.
Right,
I didn't
he's
get
pissed
any
his
super
pants also.
drunk vibes from you until you kept saying, "I'm a little saucy." I've been like,
Yeah.
And the yelling.
And I kept interrupting people and yelling and Richard's over
we're
here
working
making
on interrupting
xylophone
people. Though we
sounds.
realize it can be very overwhelming
Yeah.
sometimes to
So-
listen to this
Yeah.
shit.
Watch this episode 3 or 4 times. You might find out what each one of us is saying.
Watch
Yeah.
each
Right.
episode 3 or 4 times.
Each
We do that
episode.
so that
Each-
there's like more joke value. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Every time you watch it, you hear a joke you might have missed.
Yeah.
We missed the jokes too while we're
Yeah,
all
for
trying to talk
real,
above
yeah.
each other. There are jokes that I've gone back and watched episodes previously that we've recorded.
Jokeception.
And
That's what we should name
it's
this bit.
jokeception, yeah. I'll be like, damn, I can't believe I missed that one.
I want to try something out. If y'all got a company, if you own a company, you got a little small time company, hit us up. Let us know. We might shout you out. We might do
Yeah,
that just to help you
We're
out.
taking sponsors.
Help us help
I
you.
feel like there was someone that we were around very recently that it was actually me and Shannon. Wildfire Grill in fucking Madisonville, best pizza around. It's the only pizza that I've had currently as a Southerner that tastes anything like New York pizza, which I've also
Hell
had.
yeah.
New
And,
York.
That
We've
shit,
been to New York.
That shit fucking
New Haven.
smacks. Wildfire Grill in Madisonville, Kentucky, super fucking good.
Shout
I'll
out
tell you where you
Wildfire
can get
Grill.
a good pizza. It's called Michael's Pizza. And there's one location.
makes it?
That's
I'm
Thumper.
pretty sure his name's Michael, bro.
That thumper, dog.
Keep up.
That thumper.
No, there's one location in Sango and one location in Clarksville. And
And where? Where's the first one?
Hell yeah. They spitting that
Sang-
fire.
Sango's
Sango,
Clarksville.
dog.
Sango,
Oh,
Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
It's like exit 11 area or something.
Sango where? Where do I go?
Where you saying I go, dog?
I hate you, bro.
Sango's car.
No, but for real, get that Philly cheesesteak pizza and get light onions. And it will be one of the best
Light
pizzas you've
onions.
It's like the best Philly cheesesteak pizza I've ever.
Hell yeah.
I'll probably go no onions. if I
Onions
was-
can make or break a pizza.
Yeah,
very
if you eat
easily.
They
onions,
put so
you a
many
bitch.
onions on that bit.
Domino's
Whoever
and
Michael
Papa
is, that
John's
man loves his
They're
goddamn
too
onions,
strong.
bro.
I wish like pizza onions were like, I don't know if this would even work. It just comes
Like
to
a
me right
sweeter
now.
onion?
Like
A diluted onion?
No, yeah, exactly. Like leave
Yeah.
them sitting in water for like a couple
Like,
days. Or
that's
That's
something.
actually a really good
They
idea.
have, like,
Saying
small
because
McDonald's
They're
ones.
like, yeah, they're just like too fucking it's
Strong,
just too
yeah.
much.
It's like a
if
freshly
I-
chopped
if
onion
I could
on
have
that
like a
bitch.
pepperoni, sausage, ham, and onion pizza, and I'm gonna taste
All
the
you
onion
taste is the
more than
onion.
fucking
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I feel
Hell
you.
yeah.
But
You got
onions
your
so
good point, bro.
good. You would. I almost say like purple onions on pizza. It could be good.
I feel like if the onion's like a fat fucking onion, like if I'm getting anything and it's got it in there, if I'm eating like some cabbage or something that's got a fat onion in it, I immediately lose interest.
Yo,
See, I love
also-
onions. I will eat a strong ass onion. That's no problem.
Kind
you
of
eat it like-
related.
I won't do
apple?
that. I won't do that.
Wildfire has diced pepperoncinis as an option for a topping. And it's
Ooh,
so
diced?
good.
Peppers-
Damn.
It's such a good touch. Dude.
Damn.
It's just
Diced
little tiny
pepperoncinis.
bits just of pepperoni. It's such a good idea.
It's called what?
Such a
Uh,
good
Wildfire
idea.
in
Wildfire
it's
Madisonville,
For real, so
okay.
it's literally like it's worth
Wildfire
going up there
Shout out
specifically to
Madisonville.
get the pizza.
There's this little place in Madisonville, and I forget
Shut
the
up,
name. I'm gonna
pepperonis.
look it up, and I'll have it for y'all in the next episode. But it's a little place, and you go in there, and they serve donuts, and then at a certain time, they start serving deli sandwiches, and you can get like deli
cold
style
cuts?
ham.
You talking about
turkey.
Hooks,
I'm
bro.
talking about a sandwich, like an
a
actual
cold
sandwich.
cut.
No,
Subway.
no, like
So,
a sandwich.
Do they
bro.
call it the donut deli?
No.
Do they call
Well,
it?
they miss an opportunity.
You're right.
They call it the
did.
double D.
But they make some
Double
great
D.
fucking sandwiches. If you ever want a good sandwich, that's where you need to go. Name coming next episode.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Yo,
hope.
me and somebody else, I don't remember who the fuck it was. We went, I think it was you. We went to this Amish place and we got these
Dutch
cold
country,
cut
Dutch
sandwiches.
country.
We went to we got these cold cut sandwiches. Mine, just some turkey and some cheese.
You pay like $6 for the fattest sub you've ever
That
had
bitch
in
was
your
like
goddamn
that
life,
fat.
bro.
Anyways, this
Don't dare
man
you get
got-
extra meat because
this
it's
man
gonna be
got
too
some
much.
Shit. I don't know what it was, but he got it.
It was Cajun turkey.
And it smelled
That sounds
Cajun
horrible.
turkey. It smelled like asshole, but that
Is that when you were
it
sick?
was
I was
Yeah,
driving.
you
fast,
were.
bro.
Yeah.
That sandwich was
Bro,
great.
every 10 minutes I had we had
Pull
to
over
stop
and throw
because I
up.
had to puke because this shit stunk so bad.
was so
bro.
good.
Oh, I
It
remember.
was so
he had to
fucking
like
good.
open his sandwich, take a quick bite, and then wrap it back up.
So
But,
sharp.
it smelled terrible.
Yeah,
it was the
bad.
worst.
Go
smelling
to Dutch
sandwich.
country and get you a Cajun
Oh,
turkey. So I'm
fuck.
telling
It
you,
was
that's
the
that
worst
deal.
smelling shit ever.
Come
it was
on,
like,
bro.
that-
It wasn't that
did.
But it smelled like it was expired.
It was a day after
You shoulda
camping
ate
too.
it,
We was
though.
on the way back from
Boy.
camping, and I,
don't think I've ever heard
when
of
I go
this.
camping, I be puking for no reason.
No reason.
So I was
whether he
already
drinks or
puking.
not.
We get to the fucking store. He grabs a sandwich. I had just stopped puking. Finally, he
Psych.
gets the sandwich. Start puking again.
Dog.
It was over.
Pukes in.
That
Worse.
shit was great too.
I'm sure it tasted good.
They have
'cause
everything
Cajun,
there.
anything
You can go
tastes
in there and buy a
delicious.
tub of just marshmallows like you get in Lucky Charms. You just get the container of marshmallows.
Yeah, that's right. I
They
remember
sell everything in that goddamn
Yeah.
store, bro. I'm telling you.
They're
And,
like- They're like, we know what the real American people want. We're about to
they
give
do.
it to them.
They really do,
I
though.
wonder if they sift through that shit. Like maybe
Maybe.
their kids like the.
Them Amish is
the-
wild, bro. Them Amish is wild.
Wild and crazy guys.
Oh fuck! That reminded me of something, but I can't remember what it was.
Because Sean kept interrupting. Wow.
Yeah.
I have
what
been
it
interrupted
was.
a lot.
I heard
Shout
you
out
tell
Sean
us.
Richard,
Jones.
That ain't shizzle.
I haven't been that bad this
episode.
episode.
In this last
Y'all
in this
comment and
last
let us know.
conversation that just happened, there was quite a few from you.
If you got
Some respect.
You know what? Both of y'all try to do this shit too, so don't come at me,
I
y'all.
know, but I'm
I'll chime
super
in.
aware of
Me
it.
too,
Like,
and that's
I'll-
why I don't continue to tell a story. Once
Yeah.
I've interrupted, if I realize that I've interrupted, then I
If
pull
I
myself
interrupt,
back.
yeah, like if I feel like I've just interrupted, I'll either make what I have to say very quick and end it, or
Yeah.
like fucking just stop talking.
That's why, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I have to.
It's
interrupt.
okay.
If I-
Sometimes I'll
if
talk.
If I,
God damn it.
I do be talking.
We be talking.
We just have big personalities, really, and that's all. it
Yeah,
is.
we
If
just
I'm
with,
waiting
with the
for, like,
four of
5
us, we're
minutes,
used
though,
to it.
I'll
Like,
talk, like-
if we're by
Put
ourselves,
3
talking-
alphas in a room, dog. You know.
yeah, then the dick's left out.
Damn, don't push Sean out like that. Dog. You know what? Dustin ain't even an alpha for real.
Shit.
He just likes to act.
I'll
Yeah.
box Richard for the next
The only
podcast.
thing about
I'll
Dustin-
do
Put
it
that out there
right now.
Move
Put
the
it out
table.
there.
Move the table.
Look.
MMA gloves and helmets only.
That's
No
a
other
deal.
protection.
No
All right,
helmets.
bet.
No
Headsets
helmets.
only. No
I'm
helmets.
finna break your ribs with one.
If y'all want to see
One.
us do shrooms
I'll sleep this
or
nigga.
ass
Shit.
on this podcast,
Y'all
comment
put
below.
some money on it. Let's place bets.
Let us know. I'll do shrooms on this podcast.
Yeah, he'll
Oh, now we
got
gotta-
while we doing the podcast.
Right.
I'll
be out there laying in the wet
here. They'll
grass.
be doing a podcast. I'll be
would like
Yeah,
to-
shout out Kevin, man. Thanks for joining us.
Right,
Again.
Yeah. But it's been a great day.
Oh,
been a
it's
good
been one. It's
podcast.
been a
Been
good
a
one.
good one.
Yep.
Good podcast day.
Are we ending on the story of the fight?
You
Oh
should've
yeah,
started
we
go
with
ahead,
that.
bust it out. We got this hilarious fight featuring our boy Alex Longoria. Shout out
out,
to the
Alex.
realest.
Shout out to the man.
Was everybody there that night? Are we all gonna tell pieces?
I was.
I was
don't.
barely there.
I was not there.
I was there from the beginning to the end.
I was not there.
All right,
Let's fill them in,
I'll
though.
tell from what I know. Feel free to interrupt and add in if I'm missing something.
You know,
How
we
about,
will.
how about this? I'm gonna start it off, and you take over from when we left the house.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at the house. We got this house on West
Don't
7th.
drop any names. Just 'cause
Right,
I
right.
can't
Yeah, no
stand
name
the fucking
We're at
creep.
this house on West 7th Street. You know how we do. We having a banger. We got mad
That was
people
the
over.
party house. It was so sick.
We got
It
so
was
many
E7.
people over there. We're over there, smoking, drinking, whatever you could think of, except for crack, cocaine, and all that good stuff.
All the fun stuff we were
all
doing.
the good
We're doing the fun stuff.
psychedelic things.
Anyways, we're sitting there,
Allegedly.
and some guy and his girlfriend were at this across from. Should I say his name?
It was our boys.
It was a guy, a girl, and some other guy. And this guy reached across the table out of nowhere, cracked this guy.
Well, see, all right, it was two of our boys asked if they could come through and get some shit, hang out. So we were like, yeah, y'all can.
Of course.
These two boys showed up with a third boy that we don't fucks with like that.
At all.
That like most of us just had personal beefs with for some
Because he was a
reason or
piece of
another.
shit and still is.
But fucking, I don't know anything about him anymore, so I couldn't comment on it after the jail and shit. But anyways, he comes with them, unbeknownst to us. But we're like, fuck it, we're all having a good time and shit. We'll just let it
Right.
everything.
We'll
be
see what
chill and
happens.
shit. And then what Sean was about to say.
And then,
happens.
we're all chilling, having a good time. All of a sudden, everybody's tripping out. Why? Because this man reached across the table, cracked old buddy in the face.
Jumped over the table.
Yeah, jumped over the table, cracked him in the face, and then dipped the fuck out.
As that
Let me
happened,
chime in. I'm over here playing Zelda.
Yeah.
And everybody's watching. And I'm
My man.
oh my god.
He's really going in.
I'm pretty fucking saucy over in the corner of my recliner, which is pretty much like I was in that shit for parties. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was sitting.
Hell yeah.
And fucking, I'm over there and I get like I'm zoning, like watching Wade play Zelda. And fucking, next thing I know, I get splashed with some shit. Earlier that night, someone had like spilled a drink, and some of it went into the ashtray. And his old buddy jumped over the table, he like kicked the edge of the ashtray, flipped that bitch. Shit went everywhere, all kinds of ashtray bullshit and fucking water or whatever the fuck was spilled.
Trash.
Ashtray water, yeah.
And yeah, he hops over, he hits our boy a couple of times in the face. And our boy's just confused because this all happened off guard. Apparently, our boy was with someone that this other guy was interested in, but they weren't together in any way or anything. So he was just jealous. It was all caused of jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy.
And continue.
So, yeah, he cracks him in the face. He ends up dipping out. Everybody starts freaking out. We're like trying to figure out what's going on. Old buddy's talking about, he just hit me in the face.
Most
all
of us
this.
are completely unaware of like the
I had
reasoning
no
for
idea.
what
Yeah,
just
we have no
happened.
idea
Like,
what
it
the
was
fuck
just
is
like,
going on. And then Alex, what did Alex just say? Let's get the fuck up. Let's go. Let's find this motherfucker.
Yeah, we're like, fuck
My
that.
man,
He-
Alex was always down to
A lot
ride.
of us
Shit.
were just like, fuck that. He can't just come here and do that shit
Yeah.
and then leave. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, he ain't about to do that here. So, anyways, Alex like, all right, let's go. We all, I'm talking about 6, 7 of us pile into Alex's truck.
Right.
Alex has I think it's a
it was
Toyota something.
no, it was
Mazda.
a Mazda B2500 or something.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I had
so
the
sick,
2300 here,
yeah.
the 25 that was
Yeah.
all souped up and shit.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we all hop in the back of that bitch. We drive over to X's house. That's all I'm gonna say. X's house. We pull up to X's house.
X.
Old
out.
buddy is there. Old buddy did the cracking. He's there. I'm gonna let Dustin take over from here.
All right, so I hop out the fucking back of the truck. I'm super hyped. I was drunk as fuck that night, but like,
Yeah, this shit happened in his house, so he was disrespected from
I
the
was
get-go.
gone at this point. I had to go home.
yeah, this all just really sticks out though. But fucking, we pull up. I hop out the truck. I'm like, yo, where is he? And fucking, there's 2 guys on the porch. There was like a house party going on there that we did not fucking know.
Yeah, we had no
So
clue.
pull up. Where is he? They're like, what's he talking about? I was like, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. And fucking, they go inside. And then boom, people start filing.
Yeah,
the fuck
I'm talking
out of this house.
50
I'm talking
people
50 or
coming
60
out this
fucking
house,
It was
dude.
like dump as fuck. Like we had no idea it was about to be that many people there. We were probably.
Luckily,
it was
you
probably
were
like
boys
9 of
with
them.
this
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
The person that owned this
all of
house.
us are
were
super
tight,
good friends
tight.
with these fucking
Yeah.
people. So like we didn't think we were about to be jumped or anything. It was just like
No.
unexpected.
Yeah. The last person out this house, old buddy.
Yeah,
Last
and
person.
fucking our boy Alex, he walks up obviously, and fucking he's just ready to go. Already. He grabs him, and he's like, "Come on, let's go." And the guy's like, "I'm not gonna fucking fight you. You got like 200 pounds on me," which that was a fair.
That was true. My man was a big guy.
Yeah,
he was a
yeah.
tank.
That was
needless
a fair
to say.
point.
Shout out Alex.
Shout
out.
My boy Alex, he said, "All right then, Dustin Parker," and like
Yeah.
calls me Alex.
You
And I'm
were
like,
ready.
Okay, let's fucking do it. And then my boy X, he comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, mom, don't want us fighting in front of the house like that. Can y'all like take it across the street and shit?"
Yes,
I'm like,
sir.
Of course. His mom's super fucking
My
cool. of
boy,
course,
yeah.
So we take it to this
Matter
huge
sex.
parking lot.
Yeah, the
Right
health-
across the street, health department
It was the
parking
health
lot. Matter
department
of fact.
parking lot. Well, not that like here's the health department, and then
It's a
there's a
parking
gate.
lot.
It was
and
the
then there's
lower
another
employee
parking
parking
lot.
lot.
Yeah,
It was a
exactly.
parking lot.
Just
So-
parking lot, yeah. Just parking
We go over there, and then this just becomes like the guy strips down to nothing but compression shorts. No, like
Like
no,
he could really
He was
fight.
ready.
Yeah,
Like he could really
like
fight.
whenever he
Yeah.
did that, I was like, "Fuck, this could be like a good fight." Like he's getting ready, and fucking I remember we square up. It's like a movie from the 90s or something. There's literally just a ring of
So
people
many
around
people,
us. Like,
yeah.
It's a big fucking circle of people, probably like 70, 80 total.
No cops have stopped.
Yeah, which I
None at
thought
all.
was going to happen any fucking time. So we square up and we go into each other, throw a couple punches real quick, and then he goes to try and scoop me. And he gets my feet off of the ground. I thought I was about to get slammed like a motherfucker. And I'm like, I wrap my shit around like, he's like in front of me, and I wrap around like his back and stomach, and I just squeeze the fuck out of him. And I remember he just like lowered me down just enough for my feet to touch the ground. And when he did that, I picked him up and I slammed the absolute shit out of this man.
That's right.
I for real thought that I had like the
Fucking
sound
broke
of
his
it
back,
against the
yeah.
concrete. I thought I broke his fucking back. So I go to back up and shit. He gets up and he's like fucking, like he's ready to go for it again. And he comes in and he tries to scoop me again. And as he does this, I like sprawl out and like fucking widen my stance. I drop down and I start throwing punches
Textbook.
at the stomach, throwing punches at the head like under. And then at some point he was like, "Yo, I'm done." And I was like, "All right, if you're fucking done, you're done." Earlier in this, I had forgotten to say, like probably 10, 15 seconds prior, Alex said, "Yo, dude, tag me."
Tap me in.
So I fucking tag him,
Tagged
and then as that was happening, I heard that I'm done, and I was like, "All right, if you're done, you're done." And he fucking backs up or whatever. Alex comes out of nowhere, didn't see it coming, with a
Superman-ed.
sprinting fucking like Superman haymaker, and my boy just fucking
Yeah,
hits a 360, like arms fly up, like
Oh,
textbook crazy movie. But I mean, he didn't go down, but it was like crazy how he hit the 360. I've never seen anything like it.
You heard this hit if you was inside a house a block away.
Oh yeah,
All you
The
heard is
hit that was heard from around the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah,
and at
for
this
real.
moment, shit hits the fucking fan.
Everybody's
and
tripping.
everybody, like, people are squaring up with everybody. There's a couple people that just get to fighting out of fucking nowhere and shit. And then as we're all, like, realizing, like, we're all
What's
boys.
happening,
We
right,
all fucking
yeah.
know each other and shit. And they're, like, all
Yeah.
distantly or another. So the few people from, like, each crew are like, "Yo, chill the fuck out," to, like, their respective crews and
Yeah.
shit. And we all squash the shit. And then we get the fuck out of there because there's just 80 people in the
It's
parking
time to
lot.
go
fucking
at that
mob
point.
fighting
The ass
and
has
shit.
been
And,
whooped.
like,
It's time to get the
this
fuck
is
out
all
of there.
happening at like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
So like the
and-
cops could pull up any fucking
and they
second.
never
and shit.
did. Never did.
I know nothing ever became up. It's crazy to. I
It's
feel
because
like
Shout out
they knew.
HPD.
They probably knew that
Shout out
motherfucker was in the wrong.
Hopkinsville Police
'Cause
Department.
anybody who knows him knows that he has been nothing but a
I
shiesty
feel like if you
motherfucker,
get to
dog.
fighting like that though, like
It was a
something
cool
becomes of it.
situation.
Like if it happened these
Not if
days, I feel
everybody's
like,
boys, dog.
There's just gonna be cameras somewhere and cops are gonna like track you down.
Yeah,
Nah,
not
it
many.
ain't like
not
that.
many.
Maybe
of y'all,
if you're in like South Korea or a huge city, there's CCTV
Maybe if you
all over
interrupt
the place.
everything
but
someone
around
says.
here, bro, there's not that.
Just kidding, buddy. So anyway,
Well, so anyways,
fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
That was the night. We all rolled out after
Yeah.
that
That was
continued
it.
tonight.
I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, it was. It was.
It was
probably,
sick.
If not many of you motherfuckers can say that you've been in a mob fight where it was 50 fucking people watching this fight and you was all turned up riding in the back of the truck in the middle of downtown, super fucked up, just
Yeah.
yelling.
If
at
you have been in
everybody.
a fight
So
like that,
hyped in the back of
comment
the
and
truck.
let us know. Tell
Yeah,
us
that
your
would be
story,
sick, yeah.
and we might touch on it
Yo,
on the
if you
next
send,
next
if you send
episode.
a like quick video or whatever to
Yeah.
the fucking email, if it's like a couple minutes or whatever and tells a good story, shit, we'll put it
We'll
up.
put
on
it. We'll
here.
post it.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
put it in the
Yeah,
episode.
feel free.
Bring us bring us those
Yeah.
fight stories.
You suck our dicks, we suck your dick.
You know what I'm saying? One big
Just kidding.
fellatio.
Just kidding.
Falash.
Falage.
we noticed a lot of y'all ain't subscribing.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, y'all gotta get with the
all
shit,
views
man.
off of
Look,
you
if you are hearing the
subscribees.
words that we saying right now and you've watched this far and you're not
should
subscribed,
you should
was off-
subscribe.
fucking
You was at
weird,
least
man.
entertained
It's weird
enough
that
to
you haven't.
subscribe
What are
to
you
the
doing?
shit. Yeah.
What are you doing?
with
What are you
yourself?
doing?
Come on.
help
What
us
are you
help
doing?
you. You know,
Watch us grow so that you can say you've been there before the
Like,
hype.
damn, I was
Subscribe.
part of the
Come out
first
here.
hundred.
Let us know that you've been here before we
Yeah.
went mainstream.
subscribe, comment that you have subscribed. What's your name? We will. I'll
Shout out. I will start
We'll
shouting
put your
everybody
name
out.
right here,
That
dog.
is big facts.
Everybody.
Yeah, even if your
could
name
be-
is
your
blah
name
blah
could
blah
be
blah
you
saba.
right there. Your name could be right here.
It could just be like
Shout
a
out,
credit
blah, blah.
scene,
Shout
but
out, blah,
everybody's
blah.
name's
Shout
scrolling
out, blah, blah.
as
Shout
we're
out, blah,
reading.
blah.
And then your name could be right here.
And all right, this episode is sponsored by.
Right there.
All of our fans.
Yeah, look at it. That's y'all.
That
That's
could
y'all.
be you.
That could
It
be
could
you.
be.
Your insert ad here.
Add here.
Right now, it's just our names because we the ones that.
Yeah,
That's us.
Yeah, we coughing up the money.
And then one more time, just to fuck away our names.
None of this will be put in. Huh?
We're just pointing here. Yeah, we're just.
Flag that.
Look at that picture. It's pretty nice.
Pretty
This is a
nice.
sick picture.
Thumbnail right here.
Yo, if you want, if anybody that's watched this far, if you want to make some sick ass art to replace this picture,
We love
if
art.
it's
Adventure
cool enough, we'll do
Squadcast.
it.
We love
Send it to
art.
us.
Yeah.
Let
Well,
us.
Let's think about
absolutely
reaching
hang it
out
right here.
to some people. We got some.
You should.
I got some friends on Facebook that are pretty
Yeah, yeah.
artistic.
You should.
The theme we're going for: campfire.
We're
If that
still
could be
waiting
a
on
big
my,
ass
uh,
cool
We can see if
campfire,
old
bro.
BD wants to.
I bet he could
You
make
know?
us something very nice.
We
Very,
all know he's
very
ABCD.
nice.
artistic as fuck,
EFG.
I'm down. I'll hit
so,
him up.
maybe he ain't got the time now.
He might be a
yeah.
little bit.
He is executive now.
Yeah,
How long
dude,
we
up
got?
there.
How long? What's our time?
Yeah, it's about time to wrap it up, I think.
We got another
cutting
21
time,
minutes,
huh?
huh?
Nah, about 10. we got to wrap it
An
up.
hour and a half.
Yeah.
Good hour.
We got some good
Those
footage
are
on this
live.
one.
Hey.
Well, it was nice.
It's been nice.
Today.
Been nice, you know.
We really
chilling with y'all.
appreciate
insert outro video we never made.
Insert here.
it. It's all of us just being, idiots.
Oh,
We love you though. Thank you for keeping all the love.
Yeah,
coming,
appreciate
for
all the
sure.
likes.
Really appreciate
All of
likes,
y'all
all
are
of
making
you.
us
Super
keep
sick.
doing this.
How many
without a
subscribers we
doubt.
are right now? Like 50?
58.
And we got 1,000
Shout
plus
out
views.
Carlin, our latest subscriber.
Shout out,
Shout
Carlin.
out.
Hell yeah, my
Shout out
boy.
to all our
That's a big
subscribers.
shout-outs, Carl.
I watched
yeah.
him hit subscribe. I was so happy.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
My boy
Hell
said,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, this is you."
Cheat.
Boop.
Boop.
Subscribe.
Hell yeah,
Hell
my
yeah,
boy.
that's true
I'll
love.
check it out
Sometime
tonight.
about- Yo, anybody that wants us to, like I said before, you want us to shout out your company, you got an idea, shoot it to us.
Yeah, let us know.
We'll
all
put it
about
on.
helping.
Shoot it to us.
Damn.
The worst thing we can say is no.
And we won't.
And we won't
No.
think about it.
You did it. I can't get to it fast.
No.
No.
But hell yeah, we appreciate y'all watching, guys. We're about to cut it off here,
Yeah.
but
And we'll see you next
It's all love.
time.
Shout out. We're going to come at you even fresher.
Fresher.
You know what I'm
Fresher to differ.
If it's possible.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's
it's possible.
not.
You're looking like some real.
My man
what
really
a-
opened
what's
his
the
shirt
Baba
up.
Goo?
Check our
Was-
drip next week.
What's the fucking Baba Goo?
You gonna need
We're
two
dripping like
buckets according to my
rag
boy.
with the fucking sauce, okay?
Hell yeah.
Bring 2 buckets for all this.
You might have to catch that sauce. You might drink it later on.
Sorry if I've been obnoxious. I won't drink as much next time.
Don't apologize.
Nah,
for
don't
being
worry
yourself,
about it.
bro.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
We do what we
That's
do.
you.
No, I'm kidding.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we do.
All right, then. Well, it's been real.
Love
It's been
y'all,
fun.
kids.
It's been
Peace.
fun. See y'all next time. Keep it
Hey.
coming.